Today I'll be baking meat pie. I'll be using full stick of butter. I melt the butter a little bit and I just pour 3 eggs into the butter. As you can see, I put 3 eggs into the butter. Make sure the egg shell don't get into the bowl. Yeah, I'm using 3 eggs today with full stick of butter. So make sure you stir. Then use your spoon and mix the butter and the egg together, but make sure you melt the butter a little bit. Then we'll be adding sugar, 4 tablespoons of sugar, yes, to the meat pie. It's juicy meat pie. If you try this, you will love it. I'll put 1 tablespoon of salt into the bowl. Yeah, to make this meat pie, I will use 1 tablespoon of baking powder into the bowl. And next, I will use the flour, the all-purpose flour. Make sure you sift out the flour always as I can do. I will be using 8 cups of flour today. All-purpose flour. Make sure you always sift out your flour to make it smooth. So this is how it look like. The egg, the butter, the baking powder. Make sure your hands are clean. You use your hand to mix the butter and the flour together with the baking powder, with the salt, the sugar. Then use your hand to do. I'm not going to use no mixture. I'm just using my hands to do this. Make sure your hands are freshly washed. You see, as you can see, make sure you mix it on the not remove. I'll be using 1 cup of milk today. Add 1 cup of milk to the flour. And I use my hand and just mix it. Make sure your hand is freshly washed. I use my hand and I just mix it until it's well mixed. Yeah, it will take some time. So now I can even sit on the floor to mix it if your legs are tired. So it turns into a knot. So I'm gonna cover this flour. It will sit for maybe like 45 minutes to an hour because I'm about to eat my meal. So I'll cover it. It's sit. So now you can sit for 30 minutes, you can sit for 45 minutes, you can sit for 1 hour depending on how long you want to sit. So it passed 1 hour now. I get my vegetable ready for the sauce. So you see, I got the carrot, the garlic, the onion, the bell pepper, the potatoes, the meat. I got everything ready right now. As you can see, I peeled in the carrot. Yeah, make sure you use this stuff to peel your carrot and make your work easy. I peel my carrot nicely. Yes, as you can see, I peel my potato. I use my red potato today. When I wash it, I have to use my machine to cut it into the desired pieces I want it to be. So this machine, it comes with 2 blades. I using the picker blade for this. It's so good. The machine is so good. I recommend you get yours. This is an Amazon brand, but you can get it from Walmart, Target, Best Buy. You can get your machine from there. Yeah, it make it so easy. I just chopping my vegetables. This is a carrot. I use 4 carrots because my husband is a vegetarian. I won't put meat in his own meat pot. I will fix the vegetable pile. Then I will fix meat pie. You see how it chop? It chops so well. Yeah. So this is the blade I use. Yeah, it comes with 2 blades. So next is my onions. I use the same machine to do my onions. I got other machines for my onion, but I just want to try how you slash the onion today. And it did well by slashing my onions so good. So I recommend you get one. So I will not use the potato for the machine. I just want to use my hand for the machine today. So I slashing my potato. I use my hand and slash my potato small into smaller pieces, not very small, because I want to while I chewing the meat pie, I want to feed it. So I boiled my potato. I just steam it. Don't like it to be real done because you know you're gonna put it in the oven. So I just like it done a little bit. I take my bell pepper. I'm not gonna use the machine for the bell pepper. I'm using my hands to cut my bell pepper. So make sure you move the seeds and just slash it into smaller pieces. Yeah, slice your bell pepper into smaller pieces, into desired pieces you want it. So these are the season I will use today. Whatever season you want to put in your sauce, you can use it. But these are the seasoning. We know the Africans, we love to really season our food. So these are the season I will be using today. Yes. So you can whatever season. So this is how I chop my vegetables. They are all chopped. This is chopped meat. Yeah, so this is all I'm gonna fix my sauce with. So I get my oil ready, my husband meat vegetable pile and my meat pile. So my husband don't eat meat, so I fix in my meat pile and his vegetable pile. So I'm frying my vegetable, my onions, my bell pepper, my garlic, yeah, my potato, yeah, everything I put in it in the pot and allow it to fry. Yes, fry. Don't put too much oil. If yeah, I advise don't put too much oil. I put my carrot, my enough carrot into it. Yes, it'll make it heavy and juicy. I just allow it to fry good. I allow it to fry. Add my chopped meat into it. Yeah, it make it so delicious. I like to fry. That's my husband. Oh, he's a vegetarian, so he's not gonna eat meat. So I like to fry. This is how it look like. Yeah, this one with the meat, and this one don't have meat, just vegetables. So I recommend you to try the vegetable ones too. Using the same recipe. The only thing you're not adding meat to it. So that's how it look like. As you can see how yummy it is. Yeah, it's so good. So now I'm going to grease my baking pan and put butter in my baking pan for the meat pan not to stick. Yeah, I'll put butter in my baking pan. I will use the one egg. I will use the egg to rub it on the meat pan. Yeah, before baking. So then take one egg, you mix it in your bowl. You use it, yes, to put some flour on your surface. To get ready, just chop your dough into desired pieces you want it to be. I above to roll my dough. I'm just cutting it into desired pieces. I want it to be, as you can see, yes, a lot of dough. So I'm just going to, you see, roll it on your kitchen counter. Roll it. Just make sure you roll it. It's a hard work, but it's worth it. You just roll it nicely. You take your little glass bowl, yes, as you can see, and just cut the meat pie. Cut it, yeah, cut it round. You're gonna cut it round for you in the shape of a cycle. You're gonna use it to fix the meat pie. So as you can see, I'm doing it. Yes, this is how it look like. Put your bowl aside and remove the flour from around it. Yeah, this is how it look. You just put your sauce in the middle of it. Put your sauce in the middle of it. Don't put too much. You use 1 spoon. Yes, and you fold it. You use your finger and press it down. Yeah, make sure the sauce don't come out. Press it down nicely using your fingers. Yeah, after you are press it down nicely, you need some flour on your counter. Yeah, you're gonna use the fork, but the fork you have to make sure the dry flour is on the fork. Yeah, for it to not stick. So as you can see, I just putting the fork in the flour and putting it on the meat pie. And just put it in the shape you want it to be. As you can see, just take your time and fix your meat pie into the shape you want it to be. Continue, yeah, just press it down. Make sure your sauce shouldn't leak through the meat pie. Make sure you close it well. I want to make sure like 2 or 3 on the camera if you don't know how to do it good. So this is how it look like. Yep, this is how it look like. And you just put it in your baking pan. I'm gonna roll another one for you to see again. Yes, I roll it into the desired way I want it to be. So now you can roll it bigger like that. You'll be able to take like 2 or 3 meat pie from it. So just continue to roll it. If it roller is sticking, add more flour to it. It will help you to stop it from sticking. So just make sure you roll it nicely. As you can see what I'm doing. Take your time and roll it. Take your time and roll it and make it smooth. And cut egg into a cycle using your breaking bowl top and just cut it round. Yeah, you put that one aside and you lift for the plate. And it's well smooth. You just put your sauce. As you can see what I'm doing. I put my sauce. It's well seasoned. It's so yummy. It's not too spicy. So you just use your finger and press it down. As you can see, press it down again. Press it down good that your sauce will not come outside of the meat pie. And use your fork and just put the fork back around the meat pie and sew it good. You see how it look like? Yeah, it's so easy. It's so easy, yeah. When you try this recipe, you will really enjoy it. I decided to fix this every week. Yeah, my husband love it. My children love it. And I love it. I will fix it every week by the grace of God if I get this trend. So this is how it look like. You just use your fork and press it down. Press it down. Press it down nicely. Press it down. You don't have to go and spend money at the grocery store. Fix your own food. Fix it. You can make it by the grace of God. You spend a lot of money, you can save a lot. This is how it look like. Make sure it's well closed. Yeah, you see I'm closing it good because I noticed that there was a little opening. So I have to close it good because I don't want the sauce to come out of it. So make sure it's well closed. You can see it's well closed. Yeah. I'm applying the egg. Apply the egg with the brush on top of it. This will make it to shine and will look so good. So apply the egg using your brush on top of it before baking. Yeah, just apply it on it. Apply it on it, yeah, over. This is how it look like. Put in your oven, you bake it on 350. 350. Bake on 350. This is how it look. It's well baked and juicy. So try this at home. Please remember to like this video, share this video with family, friends, and loved ones, and put the notification button on. Yeah, subscribe and share.